Yeah, I think there's a number of different things. If you consider a business that maybe hasn't really approached cybersecurity in the past, I think we're finding that the companies that have got a bit of a cybersecurity program in place and they've got an objective in mind, they are continuing with that program, and I don't think they're in as high risk a category. But if you're in this new normal and all of a sudden cybersecurity has become an issue for you, I think there's a couple of key actions that I would probably take in the short term. I think the user awareness piece is really important. I think getting some content out to your people quickly to help them lift their ability to be cyber secure themselves would go a long way. And the challenge we have with cybersecurity training is it needs to be delivered in a way that people can really understand and build knowledge on. And I don't think we've necessarily nailed that in cybersecurity in the past. So when we're teaching people about math, we don't give them a complex math problem, try and get them to solve it. And if they fail, we say, well, here's another complex problem, have a go at that. So I think evolving our cybersecurity training and really helping users to understand some fundamental things they can do at a simplistic level, but build that knowledge over time is really important. I think the next two items that I would really be addressing for a company that hadn't made any approach would be doing some vulnerability assessment. Whether that's your cloud apps or your network environment or your in-house applications. Because I think that the risk continues of those vulnerabilities and issues being exploited. It's difficult to manage cybersecurity when your workforce is now spread over the whole metro area rather than being in an office environment. So identifying where your highest risk from an application point of view is really important. And then I think the next one would be make sure that you've got effective backup regime and you've got a recoverability point, which kind of leads on to a discussion around things like business continuity planning and disaster recovery.
Just to add to that, it'll be great to, a lot of companies probably didn't think to have a remote working policy. So getting that in place, if that hasn't already been done. For small businesses, it's probably about simple hygiene, making sure that you've got, unique long passwords for your accounts and not reusing, getting a password manager, implementing multi-factor authentication, those kind of things. And especially today, because it's World Password Day, I didn't know if everyone knew that. And also checking insurance policies as well. If you have cyber insurance, are you covered when your remote workforce is now working from home?